Estoy grabando. Welcome back, beautiful family. Today I want to share with you a very delicious Salvadorian recipe. Pupusas of spinach that you guys are really going to love. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare these amazing pupusas of spinach, these are the ingredients. I have garlic cloves, chicken bouillon, onion, 1 tomato, mozzarella cheese, of course the star, the spinach, and maseca, water. This is everything we need to prepare these delicious and authentic Salvadorian pupusas of spinach. So let's get started.
I'm gonna start by slicing my tomatoes and cubing it in very small little pieces. The tomato, the onion, the garlic, it's going to give the spinach an amazing flavor. And let me tell you why, because these ingredients really incorporate and release those amazing flavors into the spinach. And of course, I'm using 1 whole white onion. And to this, I'm going to add 3 garlic cloves. And you know that I love garlic, so the garlic is really going to really infuse these amazing veggies. And I'm going to dice it really good, making sure that you can even see the garlic pieces in this amazing recipe. When it starts cooking, it starts breaking down, all these 3 flavors are really going to release their amazing flavors. And this is what's going to give this pupusa a delicious and amazing taste. Well, now that I have the garlic diced very small, the onion cubes, the tomato cubed, then I am ready to continue with the spinach. And I have here baby spinach. I'm going to go ahead and just chop it just like that. It doesn't have to be fine. Just chop it like that, so that when you start cooking it and it wilts down and it becomes a little bit, you could still incorporate it with the rest of the ingredients. Look at this. I'm going to go ahead and add everything in here. On the stove, I have a very hot pan. The reason that I'm not adding anything else is because the spinach is going to release its own liquid. So I don't want to add anything on the pan. But little did I know that I usually use the regular spinach, not the baby spinach. And the regular spinach really released a lot of water, and the baby spinach didn't release almost anything of the water, no water at all. So I really do recommend that you use the baby spinach for this recipe. Look at the bottom of the pan. There is no liquid at all. I'm still going to put it on the strainer just in case. And I'm going to leave it in a little plate. In the same pan, I'm going to start by adding the onion. I'm going to saute the onion until it's nice and almost see-through. When it starts smelling like the onion, then I'm going to start adding the tomato. And right after I incorporate the tomato, I'm going to add the garlic, the diced garlic. But let me show you the spinach. The spinach has not even yet dropped any liquid at all. I'm just going to leave it there just in case. And now that the onion is translucent, I'm going to go ahead and add the tomato. Just incorporate it really good. Once you incorporate it, I'm going to go ahead and add the diced garlic. Incorporate the garlic really good with all the onion and the tomato, and then add your chicken bouillon. Remember that the chicken bouillon is to taste. I'm just adding 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon to bring up all those amazing flavors. Okay, I'm going to add it in here. I'm going to saute it for about 3 more minutes until I see that the tomato has loosened up already, got it's really nice and soft, and it's even releasing the color and the flavor. And then I am ready to remove it. I'm gonna go ahead, put it on the plate, and then I have it here ready. Look at this. And now I have the mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna add all the ingredients of the onion, the tomato, the garlic, and I'm gonna incorporate it into this. I'm gonna add the spinach. And it didn't release any liquid at all. I usually use the liquid of the spinach to add it to the maseca. Once you incorporate it, it's gonna look something like this. And I have the maseca here, and like I told you, the baby spinach didn't release any liquid, so I wasn't able to add the liquid here into my maseca. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and start mixing until I have a dough, a ball of dough, and I'm ready to make the amazing tortillas for the pupusas. Look at this. The trick is when you make the ball and you squeeze it and the edges don't crack, that means that the masa is ready for you to use. Okay, I have everything ready. I have the maseca, the dough ready. I have the cheese with the mixture of the onion, the tomato, the garlic, the chicken bouillon, the spinach. And now I'm ready to make this amazing pupusa. On the side, on my left hand side, I have my skillet getting nice and hot. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding and being very generous, adding the filling into my pupusa. Look at this. These pupusas are the best here at home. My kids really love them, really love the flavor of this pupusa. I'm gonna start putting it on my skillet. And if I could do it, believe me, you could do it too. It's a very easy recipe. Anybody could do this recipe, and the flavor of the pupusa really comes out amazing. I am sure that you're not gonna have one or two. You might have 3 or 4. But if you're watching your diet, just have one, okay? And here I'm just going and making my tortillita, and to this I'm gonna add the filling. And like I say, I'm very generous with my filling. I really love my pupusas to be nice and chunky. And now I'm just gonna go ahead, lay it on my skillet, and then I'll show you how they look. The skillet always has to be nice and hot for the pupusas to start getting a shape, start getting nice and warm from the inside. And then when you less expect it, it's gonna be bubbling. That's when you know that it's time to flip it. And those little edges where the cheese comes out, everybody fights for those little edges. Look at this. Once your pupusa looks like this, it's ready to flip. When the cheese is coming out, all the delicious flavors, you could already smell the cheese of the pupusa and the ingredients that are in there. And of course, like I said, everybody fights for those pupusas that have the little cheese burnt on the edges. When you see your pupusa already bubbling from the center, then you know that the pupusa is ready to enjoy. Look at this. I am sure that once you make it, you're really going to fall in love with this amazing recipe. It comes from my beautiful El Salvador. My husband is from El Salvador, and he really loves these pupusas. Look at this. They get really nice and crispy. They're nice and fluffy. And nice and hot, of course. Okay, let's see how they look from the inside. Because to tell you the truth, I can't wait to dig in. Look at this. Amazing. Now I'm ready for the presentation. I'll see you in a bit.
My friends, I am completely done with this amazing pupusa of spinach. You need to make it at home. You need to enjoy what I enjoy here in my home. And of course, the pupusa, you eat it not with a fork, you eat it with your hands. So let's see how this came out. I wish you guys were here to taste it with me. Excuse me. Amazing. It came out delicious. And you guys know that you guys have already this amazing salsa for pupusas and the curtido for pupusas on my channel. The truth that I would really love for you guys to be here and taste this amazing spinach pupusa. Make it at home. Enjoy it with your family like I enjoyed here with my family. I am completely done with this amazing recipe. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make an amazing recipe like I did today, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. Like, subscribe, and share, and see you on my next amazing recipe. Bye-bye.